Billions of dollars in damage to crops, homes, and businesses. Will the Midwest get the help it needs as the rains fall and the Mississippi widens?
World leaders here in Japan promise more jobs back home, but victims of the trade game say it's almost impossible to hit the jackpot.
And the beating of a white man during the LA riots. Is the prosecution of black suspects fair, or is there a double standard?
This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather at the Economic Summit in Tokyo and Connie Chung in New York.
Good evening. It doesn't seem possible that the flooding in the Midwest could get much worse, but forecasters tonight are saying it will, because the rain is still falling and the Mississippi River still rising. The floods are now blamed for at least 15 deaths. Federal disaster officials today estimated crop damage alone at $1 billion. They promised what they call efficient and compassionate help. Flooding extends tonight from Winona, Minnesota, southward to Chester, Illinois. All along the way, the Mississippi is reaching record heights. Davenport, Iowa is 7 feet above flood stage. Quincy, Illinois, more than 15 feet above. And St. Louis is 8 feet over flood stage. The river expected to crest there next week. Correspondent Scott Pelley surveys the damage beginning in Davenport.
The Great Flood of '93 grew worse by the hour today as heavy rains forced the Mississippi deeper into cities and farms. In hard-hit Davenport, Iowa, more businesses are going under.
I'm not drawing an income. There's 3 other people that I can't pay, so, and that's just me. That's just one tiny little corner, times whatever there is in Davenport.
Davenport is completely unprotected, without a flood wall or a levee. Years ago, the city decided it wanted to maintain its access to the river and take a chance on the kind of flood that would be expected to come every 200 years or so. Time is running out all along the river as more levees wash away. Downriver in Mark Twain's hometown of Hannibal, Missouri,
46.5.
They're measuring the rising water that could break the 1973 record.
Predictions are at least equal 73, probably, if not a little bit higher.
Hannibal is already flooding. Downriver, prison inmates are sandbagging miles of weakening levee. As you can see on both sides of the river for hundreds of miles, the earthen levee is only a few feet above the water. Every available volunteer has been used to push the levee higher, but the water is still rising and will continue to rise for days. From its computer center, the Army Corps of Engineers is trying to protect hundreds of dams and